So have you got any case studies without mentioning names potentially that you could share with us in terms of the big problem and what you did in a thumbnail sketch? That'd be really good because that gives us some context and in terms of what you really guys really do and the magic you have under the bonnet. So yeah, all good.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I would say just in the last 6 months, a really typical story is that we'll get a call from a customer. Let's say they have a new startup and they'll say, hey, we know this is going to be a future issue for us, but we're not quite ready to get certified just yet.
Yep.
And so we have a tier of our product. We're like, hey, let's get you in the door. Let's get you designing this security posture and let's get you operating it. And at least you'll have something going on documented so that when it does become a problem, we can get you through the audit. And then maybe less than 30 days later, they call us back and they say, hey, StrikeGraph, I just got off a sales call and this customer said they want to buy, but they can't sign until we get a SOC 2 audit. What can you do to help us? And so what immediately happens is that we look at the gap from the security posture they're operating to the standard, and we say, hey, you've got 3 controls that you need to implement to have the coverage to be prepared for the audit. And then our customer will, they'll sit down and they'll be like, okay, we'll implement those quickly and we'll pull this evidence that is an example that we're actually following that. And then the StrikeGraph platform and our customer success representatives work with them to make sure that they get the full coverage that they need. And within just a couple of weeks, we essentially export from the StrikeGraph platform a data package that winds up in one of our auditor partners' desks, and they are able to start the audit process. And within 2 to 3 weeks, they turn around a report. Now, our customer then goes back to their customer and says, hey, we got our SOC 2 audit, and the deal is signed and moves forward. And I would have to say that I have at least a dozen, if not more, stories where StrikeGraph saved the deal that was on the line.